take your soul.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
right, guys, welcome back to the live stream here. Tim Jones on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home to the Voice Jacksonville Pool, and on behalf of the CPA and APA here for the 2025 Montreal Invitational here. We got a quarterfinals match here, top 8 Masters. Let's get this party started here. They have already lied. I'm going to get everything updated, so bear with me for just a moment here. We just got score sheets, and they went to town extremely fast here. Team Pulling the Gang versus Chad to the Bone. Keep in mind, these are normal races to 7 here, all rack spaced. We'll get you guys updated here on everything real fast here. All right, for Chad to the Bone here, let's switch back over. Yeah. All right, we are good to go. Yeah, we're ready here. This is Chad to the Bone. This is Mr. Mutaz here, if I understood how to pronounce his name correctly.
That sounds right to me.
Yeah, and he's against Maxime.
And this is our actual first game, or are they warming up still?
This is the first game. They so as soon as they got the paper, I guess they were already ready, knew kind of where they're going to throw. So when I went to go get the paperwork, they had thrown and started lagging. I was like, oh, I gotta hit live fast.
Okay, we're on.
Mr. Eamon here joined me back in the live stream. Appreciate it.
Yeah, my
Yes,
pleasure.
sir.
Thanks again for having me, Tim, here. And just to clarify, because I don't play CPA, but it's slop counts. There's no, it's not call or anything.
Yeah. So for Masters League here, because Masters League does have a couple different rules, but yes, slop does count on that.
Okay.
And Masters actually has a couple extra specialty rules. So in regular APA League play and CPA League play here, there's not a push in 9-ball.
There's no push.
There's no push in regular 9-ball.
Okay.
And you cannot use a specialty cue such as a jump cue. You can full cue jump, but you cannot use a
Really?
specialty.
There's no jump.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, Masters breaks that format.
Oh, so you can jump
You
here.
can. You can
Okay.
push. You can jump. There is no 3-foul. That's the most most common question that people have is, can you 3-foul? Masters does not have 3-foul, and it is still just cue ball fouls, not all ball fouls as well. But the thing I love most about Masters is the way it works is that both gentlemen lag, and whoever wins either gets to choose to be the person to break or gets to choose the game format. Now, what I mean by that is they will do up to 8 total racks of 9-ball and 5 racks of 8-ball. And they can choose either to start with 8-ball or they can choose to start with 9-ball. The benefit of 8 is no matter what, is first to 7. There's only 5 racks of 8-ball.
Yeah.
They're going to go into 9-ball no matter what happens. Even if the person's up 5-0, they're going to reach some 9-ball racks. Whereas if you go in 9-ball first, which these guys chose to do, you may not see 8-ball.
Okay.
And that I mean, it depends. There's strategy in it. Some people feel more comfortable in one over the other. We were talking about that, right? Like 8-ball is more your jam. I said 9-ball is mine, although statistically 8-ball I'm better. I love 9-ball. But yeah, there's a lot of strategy involved in it. But I'm a huge fan of Masters and chat. We figured something out here before the stream started. I didn't want to mention it too loud. This is a $2,000 match, by the way. This match is what will get them into the semifinals. And if I saw correctly, based on the posted prizes here, and again, don't yell at me in case I'm wrong on something, but I'm pretty sure I saw correctly where this is worth $2,000. Like that's amazing. This is a big matchup.
Yeah, that's a few bucks.
Yeah. The other thing with Masters here in high-level tournaments is usually in league play, every 1 rack you get gets you a point for your team.
Okay.
And so even if you lose 6 to 7, you still got 6 points for your team.
Okay.
In high-level tournaments, doesn't matter how you win. Whether you win 7-0, 7-6, it is 1 point for the win.
Okay.
First team to 2 points out of the 3 matches wins overall.
This one is really?
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
a race to 2 points?
Well, it's a race to 7 for the racks.
Okay.
But in terms of the team side of the business here, it is a race to 2 overall wins.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so
I thought we were going a little. The last one went to like 8 or something, I thought.
Yeah. So the last one went a little long with that here compared to this. Now, this one will still go the distance because you got to think, if they go hill, you're talking about they got to play 13 racks at that point to determine a winner. Now, with that being said, on the flip side, these are master level players. Usually higher skill level players, the 7s, the 9s in APA, so they're up there normally in the upper echelon, and usually racks go by fairly quickly. Yeah.
We're not going to be sitting around. That's wild not to have the the 3 foul.
That's definitely something that's out there that in other tournaments I can't even lie, I'm such a fan of, and it's because I love defensive battles. And so when I see it happening, let me rephrase. There's sometimes an easy way that it happens. I'm like, boring. But there's sometimes when people have to get stupid creative. Like I've watched Shane have to do it a couple times and get really creative on the 3 foul. And I'm like, that was like watching somebody like paint this beautiful portrait that you're like, wow, I've never seen colors like that on a painting before. Is the way it made me feel. Is quite interesting.
Yeah, I learned recently, I guess back when 9-ball was kind of starting off, you could play a push shot at any point.
Ooh.
Yeah, I learned that from listening to C.J. Wiley, actually, and he really liked it. So at any point in the game, if you kind of set yourself up weird, you could play a push and then just challenge your opponent to take it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely like the push shots for sure. Push shots are nice. Really give. Sorry about that. A little walking on the scaffolding there.
Oh, yeah.
But huge fan of them. They really give you a good opportunity where, if you have a crazy break, you can only control so much on the break, and, it doesn't punish you for it.
Ooh. Bad bump off that 5.
Killed all that energy, didn't it?
So he can make it here. He's got to hit it right, though, to actually get a look at the 5 if he does sink it.
Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to exit that.
That's okay. I like penguins.
That background changes. It had he hit it so good here. I hate to do it, but I'm gonna instant replay that because he hit it with perfection, and it was too perfect. It was a problem.
It's funny, you got to take that into consideration.
You do. He hit it so good.
We see that happen so often when you make a kick and you hit it square in the middle like you were aiming, and you're like, no, you got to aim it to the side.
That background changes. It had man, he hit it so good here. Just a little bit left on the table.
So just get good on this 6. That's not perfect.
Yeah,
no,
a little work to do.
Yeah, kind of let up on the stroke, I think.
Yes, he did.
Should be able to navigate out of here, but
sorry, 1 second.
No, he made it. Nice shot. Yeah. Okay, he got back in line.
Try and double check a couple of our pages here, make sure everything is up, and it is perfect. And we are good there. And I may butcher your name, but Veneray, saying go, Bebe.
Veneray, it looks like him.
Yeah. Welcome into the live stream here. Appreciate y'all being in.
Oh, on the rail. I guess a little off. He's okay.
Also, while we're rocking and rolling over here on the second table, although it's going to be a little tough for me to keep track of all the racks here, just because things are going to be flipping back and forth a little bit. On the second table, we do have, for pulling the gang, we have Alain, Kaya, and Andrew.
Andrew Attobt.
All right. There we go.
Okay, Tim's just got a visitor in the booth here. He's saying hi. So it's me aiming with you on my own for a little bit here. Okay, quick little inspection of the rack. Take a look. Nothing down. Very open table here. I think it's just enough angle to make the 1 in the side and get pretty on the 2. From there, you got the 3 in the side. Don't catch that. Oh, he's okay. Caught it a little bit, but it didn't bounce out in the way. Now, this leads into the 3. Really nice. I like that, just finding his spot on the rail. I'm noticing he's playing with what looks like a 1-piece cue. I'm going to guess it's probably a Sneaky Pete, which I'm a big fan of. don't know if he got the right angle to stay easily on this 4. He might have to suck back. I think he could probably come straight back off that 8. Oh, he just missed the 8 though. But can still see it.
All right, what did I miss? Still the second rack?
Yeah, really good recovery shot there.
Ooh.
Came back a little hard off the 3 and almost got stuck behind the 6, but could still see the 4 and just came through with a really good shot there. Now that 7's in that dreaded spot. Nobody likes to see a ball right there.
Now sitting right there on the rail, right above the right-hand side pocket, that is Troubleville.
There's lots of opportunity to get to it from the 6, though, if he can get to the right spot off this 5. He's got a few paths that could take him there. Slow down. Oh, okay.
He can actually get, well, I don't think he doesn't want to be above that 7, though. He doesn't want to shoot that past the side pocket towards the bottom right.
No. No, he doesn't. But, I mean, it's better than no shot.
It is, but I almost wonder if he's better off playing a defense here and do a little separation, send the 6 down to the bottom short rail, cue ball to the top short rail, and leaving the 6 and 9 kind of near each other. I wouldn't say quite on top of each other, but kind of splitting the rails.
Always a little nervous when you put a ball near the 9, though.
Especially the next object ball, goodness gracious.
Yeah. I think we've all made that mistake before. Hey, I'm going to play a safety. Oh, that wasn't a safety.
Nope.
Oh, fortune favors him today.
8 ball got in the way.
Yeah.
And then was still second rack? I know I stepped away for just a moment.
Second
Perfect.
rack. Yeah.
Perfect.
9 on the break count as a win?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, 9 on the snap. And people always ask as well, because some places have specifics about certain pockets don't count. 9 on the snap counts.
Really? Okay.
Yep. So, and if for some reason or other you get a 9 on the snap and you scratch, cue ball, scratches off the table here, it just gets spotted.
Okay.
So, 8 ball is the exception. Make the 8 on the snap, you scratch,
you lose.
Lost a game. Yep.
Okay. Do you win if you make it? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yep,
Nice
we allow
shot,
8 and 9 on the snaps, 8 ball and 9 ball breaking runs. All that stuff's allowed.
That was a really good shot. Okay. Would you be going aggressive here, you think, or defensive?
I'm going defensive just because where the 7 is still. Like there's no glory in this.
No, I completely agree.
Don't clip that 7. Leave it alone. Oh, it may not matter.
Oh,
it's not going to matter.
Perfect.
Yep, this is the breakouts there.
Yeah.
This is like we talked about earlier. Put me in, coach.
Yeah.
I'm bringing that bad boy out.
This is one I think, though, it's important. I would be trying to roll forward and bump it off and then shoot it back down this way. Just because if you play that stun, you could go straight into it, or something could go wrong for that side pocket. No, he played it beautiful, though.
There we go.
Great shot.
Nice control.
That was really nice.
I feel like some people, like tend to like overhit that.
Yeah.
Add a little extra juice to it when it's not necessary.
Yeah, and the 7 rolls out to the middle of the table.
This is a good start here.
Okay, it's pretty good. Nice line on it.
Well, good opportunity to tie it right back up, make it 1-1. Roll forward, 9 ball, bottom right-hand corner pocket. Unless he lets it stroke out. No, he's just going to roll forward,
roll, yeah.
Some people like doing that little crossover. I like the roll forward here because I look at where the 9 is in terms of the center point. And with it being further right, you got a smaller window there if you're on the right-hand side of it versus the left-hand side. So play the percentages.
I agree. Coming into that short side, like you just go off a little bit and then it becomes a really hard shot.
Yeah, it does.
Which match is this one then?
So this is the second table. So they play 2 tables side by side here. Now they are on 8 ball.
Okay.
And up in the top left there sitting down, that is Mr. Andrew here. The gentleman shooting right now is Mr. Elaine.
Okay.
And going for the 8 ball here now. I don't know if they've done another rack already, but it's at least 1-0 right now in the race to 7 on that match. And that's in favor of pulling the gang. Nice little intermission here while we're waiting. Both gentlemen from Chad Bone here racking. So pulling the gang, getting a little heavy there with the winds. I like it. I had to pick on all the audience. There was probably about 10 people over there. I walked over. I was like, guys, live stream's going. Y'all have got to be quiet. And they started laughing. I said, no, y'all aren't hyped up enough. I said, I need to hear y'all on the live stream while I'm over there with the mic. they started enjoying that and everything. I was like, I'm serious. I was like, get a little loud here
Get
with
rowdy.
respect. Yeah, with respect to the players, but have fun with it.
Okay.
Like, cheer them on.
Think Moscone Cup 2.0.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that whole that whole arena, dude. That thing is a blast.
Have you been to it then, Jerry?
No.
Okay.
I've only had dreams and watched it on the stream.
Okay. I enjoy the stream though. There's something about being on your own couch and being able to just relax.
I love it. Going for that 9 on the snap here.
You think so? He's after it?
Actually, no, I don't think he is. I'll take that back. What did
Got
he
it
just
moving,
load up
though.
with? A lot of bottom right?
I think it would have been. Didn't the cue ball came back, so it would have been. I'd have to
We kind
rewatch
of
it.
jetted over, yeah. Well,
You got the replay?
guess
Let's take
what?
a look.
Let's hit the button. Let's
take a
analyze
peek.
this a little bit.
I
Going
think
for
it's
that
bottom
9 on the
left
snap
there,
here.
is it? And he came across the front of it. So he's after it?
Actually, no, I don't think he
Nope,
is. I'll
nope.
take that back. Yeah, no, it jetted over
Bottom
the
right,
left-hand
yeah.
long
Well,
rail. He
not
just
moving,
loaded up
though.
with a lot of bottom
got a
right.
little bump into it too, but regardless of that,
I think it would have been little defense. Cue ball came back. I think there's the window. I think he's got the gap.
Kind of
Watch
jetted
it.
over, yeah.
You got the replay?
I will say I got to give props though. Sometimes I've seen a couple of Masters players where they are very heavy and dependent upon the push, and will push in an overwhelming majority of circumstances if they're hooked.
Yep.
And yet every once in a while I see a couple of the Masters players where like they're so comfortable with the 1 and 2 rail kicks that they just always go after it and very, very rarely use the push shot. And I'm like, man, I was like, I love just the talent and skill that you have to not depend on having to use that push shot. I know why it's there. Don't get me wrong. Like I don't want to give that free run out. Some tables, lay really well that the tiniest of mistake is just gonna mess you up, and they're gonna run on you, and they're gonna break and run again. They're gonna get an on snap afterwards, and next thing you know, 3 or 4 racks are down, and you're up a creek. But those that actually go and try to kick and bank and hide at stuff,
That's a good
I
play
enjoy
there.
it.
Well, with that, I've never played a situation where you have no 3 fouls either.
It's interesting, isn't it?
You can really then just tie up balls.
Yes.
You can
Yes,
be
you
like, I'm
can.
just going to tie these up. I'm going to tie these. You can take a lot of intentional fouls.
100%.
It would change the game a lot, actually. Just a little intentional foul there. Looks like the 1 and 8 are pretty tied up. There's a good hook. Nice little shot. Would have been nicer to come up and freeze right to that 8, but that's still pretty good. How's he looking to hit this? Okay. He's going to go the 1 rail. Nice. Good hit. Get back to that 8. Nicely played.
Well, guys, if everything works out well, I think we're trying to set up with a treat for you. If I understand correctly, we may have the second chance women's finals on stream next.
Oh!
Yeah. So it seems like maybe the stars are kind of aligning in favor of making that happen. So we're going to see if we can make that work out here. But I have a strong feeling it's going to happen here. And so, guys, I don't want y'all going anywhere for the night. So once we're done with this Masters match, you make sure and get ready for it, because I believe with the way, again, time is going to work out, that it's going to be very fast after this matchup is done, just depending on how fast these guys go. You never know. Sometimes Masters are crazy fast out of nowhere, and I'm saying this, and 10 minutes later they're done, and we're still waiting on the women to finish up their matches, but I think it's going to work out, so we're going to shoot for that.
Oh, good hit. Okay. The table looks pretty open now. Good shot. Stay away from that side. Oh, right in it. That hurts.
By the way, I think it's funny. I feel like a lot of Masters teams, and I talked about this earlier on the stream, they almost always start with 8-ball in the overwhelming, I would say, majority of cases. And here we have the first table starting with 9, and the other table starting with 8 is kind of a mix of both worlds. But we've seen it a couple times, actually, in the tournament so far where Masters team has started with 9-ball.
Okay. Well, actually, I played in one tournament that was this format earlier. I guess it was a CPA tournament.
There we go.
And I managed to play in it this year. And so I was excited because I managed to keep winning the leg, and I would get to start with 8-ball, which I mentioned that's my game. And I did really well, and I made it to the finals, and I got second, and I was excited because I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to be a cash payout. And no, it was just the winner got the tournament trip to the States, and I think it was to Florida, actually.
Hey,
and
there we go.
I got nothing.
There we go. You got to come see Florida Man.
Yeah. I didn't get to go.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I was all like, oh, okay, second, I got some money then. Where's my payout? And like, nope, it's a trip. I'm like, oh, for first place only? Okay.
I love it.
Here we go, the classic 3-rail, getting up to that 8-ball. 1, 2, 3, well done.
Beautiful shot.
I love showing the kids that shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like, here, guys, you're playing 9-ball. You're going to need to know this shot.
Well, and it looks super fancy.
Mm-hmm.
And then we start teaching them about the basics of pool and, like, showing them, like, just natural shape on stuff. Like, the cue ball was going to go around that direction.
Yep.
You didn't really have to do a lot to manipulate and change and anything like that. So it gives you a lot of fancy luck for the bang for the buck. But
it does. It really does.
It's not. It's nothing crazy.
It's wild, eh? Because pulling off a shot like that is it's much easier than pulling off like a nice force follow that goes 4 inches.
Yes, it is.
Or a stun draw or a stun follow. I mean, yeah.
Oh, the stunt. Those are.
They're so hard.
We won't talk about my kryptonite. We won't even talk about it. I've been shown that shot so many times, and I laugh my butt off every time that I'm like, yeah, this is.
It just doesn't stick, eh?
It doesn't. My brain is like, I watched him do it. I know the steps he took to do it. I'm not doing it.
What if I just play a stop shot?
Yeah, I'm like, stop's good.
Yeah.
No, one of the cool drills, we were talking about drills off stream here a little bit. And one of the cool drills I enjoy doing that was shown by my league operator is he works on using the center pocket here as kind of the reference point, but doing a force follow for 1 diamond, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds, and then start bringing it back. And then same thing, you do your draw shot, 1 diamond, 2 diamond, 3 diamonds. And it really helps you kind of start driving in, like, how does that feel?
Yep.
Like how does each of these strokes continually feel, and you keep repeating the drill until finally you're able to do each of those one at a time in order, and you just keep on going. It's really, really fun. Ooh, not on the snap. Oh, doesn't matter. It was a scratch anyways.
Yeah, when my students make a shot, like they have a successful shot that we've been working on, the first thing I tell them is stop. Feel how that feels. Remember how that just felt.
Yep.
Okay, like let that set into your body, into your cells. How did it feel? And then some of the time it sticks, and then they're able to duplicate it. Other times we got to relearn it.
Right.
Here we go.
I'm a little surprised that he is going straight for the.
Well, that's 6 to the 7, right?
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah.
That's the 6. If that was a little more open, then yeah, go for the run. But I get it. I get where he's coming from on this one.
Yeah, it's just a long shot.
Yep. Oh, look at that though.
Ooh,
Oh.
almost complete snooker up with the 6 here. Looks like there may be a little breathing room, but
Okay, so
if he can hit the bottom side
one
of that
rail,
one,
one
rail
rail
kick.
into the 9.
It's weird as it sounds. I know it's shorter distance. I may actually go top rail
Got
off
it.
of that. What a
Got
shot,
it.
though.
Nice shot.
Very
Beautiful
well
shot.
done. He's sitting there point. He's like, oh Lord, that cue ball still wanted
Yeah.
to drop for a second.
That's a momentum builder too. You drop one of those, you feel good,
Yes, you do.
especially in front of your team on the camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
Massive win. And guys, every time I go to switch cameras here, both sides are done with their racking, and now racking getting ready to break. Again, this is Mr. Lane here for team pulling the game.
Okay.
Take some break, going for the normal 8 on the break by Luck here. Second ball in.
Ball.
Yep.
Oh,
8 ball
there
going
it
that
is.
side.
Ooh, that was close.
I wanted it so bad for him. Oh man, we had a guy first day on the stream because I normally like at the end of a tournament. I'm like, can one of you please? We've had so much pull that I've not seen an 8 on the snap or 9 on the snap. I'm begging for it. Guy first day on the stream here makes an early 9, 9 on the snap, 9 on the snap, early 9 again.
Really?
He was down. His opponent was up
Oh.
5-1 against him,
Okay.
right? And so his opponent only needed 2 racks, and the next thing I know, it's 5-5. And I'm like, brother, it's been not even 3 minutes in the stream,
Okay.
and four racks were complete. Are you serious?
That's wild.
Oh my gosh. I was like, well, I don't have to beg this time around for seeing some 9 on the snaps on the stream.
We got a game here. I think it's exclusive to Quebec. 10.0.
Oh.
Have you heard of it?
No, I haven't.
It's become my favorite rotation game.
Just
Oh.
here, real fast. There you go.
Got
You're
it. Okay,
There you go.
thanks. It's become my favorite rotation game. So it's 10 ball,
Okay.
and there's a few differences though. So to the 1 through 9, it's
Mhm.
9 ball rules. You don't have to call anything.
Okay.
You have to call the 10. You can
Okay.
call it at any point. If you make the other ball but don't make the 10 and you call the 10, you keep shooting.
Okay.
But what happens if you make the 10, early 10, you
Mhm.
get 2 games for it.
Ooh.
So there's more incentive to try for these early
Yeah.
10s. It can make a big difference. And the other thing I really like about it is it's continuous. So you know how usually in a game of pool, once you sink the money ball, you start over, you take the ball in hand, you break?
Yep.
This one, you have to get the cue ball back into the kitchen to maintain break for yourself.
So you're making the 10, and you need the cue ball back above or within the head string.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Then you
that's-
break from there, and you have to break from where it comes to rest. So it continues. The cue ball stays alive.
that is such a mixture of like straight pool with 10 ball with 9 ball action. Like that's amazing.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
actually
gosh.
it's grown quite a bit here. It's taken off. It's,
Oh, I would love to play that.
yeah, give it a try sometime. I'll send you a reminder on it if you like.
Please do.
Yeah.
That seems like. I'll tell you what that kind of reminds me of. It kind of reminds me back when I was younger, and us as kids would stay up late playing something like Smash Brothers, and you start coming up with these like little extra rules to make it more interesting and everything. Like that's what it kind of feels like with pool that y'all just
Yep,
did. Y'all just
yep. And it was a guy, Elvis Gilbert, who developed it here in Quebec, I believe. And yeah, it's really it's caught on. It's a thing here.
that's amazing though.
Yeah, really enjoy it. And you develop it's got some stuff you wouldn't do in regular like 9 or 10 ball, where you start to try and nudge the ball closer to a pocket. The 10, you're like, I can bump it closer to set it up to do an early one, where you might not do that playing regular.
Yeah,
But yeah, give it a go. See what you think.
I most definitely will.
Okay, there's the win.
Yeah, I mean he is. Again, guys, we haven't been keeping track of the score on this table, but I'm going to tell you he is breaking away from the pack without a doubt. Elaine is definitely up for pulling the gang, and back on our main table, Maxime here is as well.
Okay.
And again, this can end in these 2 matches. Some people don't realize that with Masters,
Yeah.
there's only 3 matchups.
Okay.
It's first team to 2 overall team wins.
How many players does each team have?
For Masters, only 4.
Okay.
So that's the cool thing with the format that I love, because it doesn't take much. You only need 3 to play.
Yep.
And so like we just kicked off our new Master session back home, and just to see some of the new team options that have come, and this team kind of split here and add this player, and these 2 players add this one, and you're like, cool, that's another cool little team concept there. I was like, I see why y'all came together, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of freedom in Masters format, right? It's really gives you, for those that are on the upper echelon, again, a lot of leg stretching, but I really like how our area has done something special. We call our masters Jedi Masters is the name of it, right?
I love it.
And so we have a second league, and it's called Padawan Masters, and it's for the skill level 5 and 6s only.
Okay.
And then we have now added a Tuesday night division to Masters.
Okay.
And it is the Dark Side Masters is the name of the division. So it's we have a lot of fun in Jacksonville with the Masters, but it just really gives you a full-on chance. And it's funny, I've heard some people be like, well, I don't want to play some of those guys. They're going to run me over. Man, I've went against 3 times against some of the top guys in our area. And one of them right off the bat, I went up 2-0 against him. Not because of a mistake he made. Like, I was on top of it. I was playing good. And, like, he left me. He was like, darn, Tim. I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm coming for you. He was like, you're not kidding. And so, like, he left me sitting for a moment after that. He gave me a proper whooping, if you will. And so we were having fun. But, like, I kept in mind that, like, on 2 of the 3 times I went up against him, I got 3 out of my 7 racks.
Well done.
And I'm a 5.5 in APA. So, for me, like, that was a real big deal to me. Like, that was awesome. So, but, again, it's just like watching the commentary. I got to sit there. You're going to pay for pull time anyways. You know, what's the small fee that you're paying to play the matchup? You've got to play at least 7 racks, no matter what. Even if they 7-0 you, it's 7 racks that you're playing. So you're there probably, you know, anywhere from about 40 minutes to an hour maybe potentially, depending on how long they go. It's just a bang for the buck, man.
Okay. So now, do we have a ref for this?
Not specifically for this,
refs,
but wandering refs, yeah.
that we call for shots that need a ref. Okay. And I guess if it's cue ball fouls only, then we're a little more lenient for things.
Yeah, things are, I'd say, a little easier than some of the high stress pro stuff where maybe a shirt magically somehow or another potentially touches a ball. Oh man.
Didn't that happen to Jason on his 714? They took away 100 and some odd balls because they're like, your shirt touched a ball.
Shirt touched a ball.
And I think he'd already got the tattoo after.
Oh, man. Oh, Lord.
Actually, I saw an interview with Elbin after Jason had done the 714, and they were asking him, they're like, hey, Elbin, do you think you'll try and make a run for that?
Yeah.
He's like, no. He's like,
I'm good.
Jason and Filler, they play fast. I'm a slow, methodical player. I can't do 714 balls slow and methodical.
Yeah.
Like, it's too much.
He's not wrong.
No, he's not.
That's understanding oneself.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
Very good self-awareness. Yeah. Great player. He's not wrong about that assessment, though.
No, I liked it. I was like, oh, okay. I see what you're saying. And it's recognizing the differences in the games.
We all have our strengths, what we play well with and how we do it, which is, again, why one of my favorite things in the pool community when I see people getting uproars is somebody take a photo of the table, and they're like, what's the run out? And you'll see people just, like, yelling at each other for a moment on it and stuff, and I sit there just die laughing reading the comments. I'm like, well, you could do that run out. You guys do, well, that might be easier for a lefty. That's easier for a righty. Okay, I can see that. If you're somebody who likes a little bit more force follow, that run out works, but okay. There's like 5 different options.
This one's good for a lucky player.
That's all of my runouts now. Come on. Shop at Amazon. I got a monthly subscription here to some rabbit's foots, and horseshoes.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Overshot that a little bit, but he's fine.
Tic-tac-toe, man. He is not letting up against Mr. Mutaz here.
He's got the momentum.
Yeah, he definitely does. He's got to keep running with it, though, and you know, I think there's something to be said, too, with the side-by-side tables, that, like, you can end up helping build momentum for your teammate right next to you.
Yep.
You know, you're sitting there watching and looking across the way, and you're like, all right, he's fixing a break game. Cool, we got another one. And you just pay attention to that little aspect, like, you're like, man, like, I got time to ramp up, man. I'm maybe struggling a little bit, but my boys got me over there. Let's go. Let's really drive it home. But in this case here, both teammates are playing really well.
They are
really, really well. Chad to the bone might be in trouble. But honestly, you know, I still want the ladies to come on here on the stream here and do that second chance tournament finals. But I would not be upset if this one does make it to the third matchup.
Okay.
So we'll see how everything plays out. But this is enjoyable between these two teams.
Oh, we just switched camera angles. And wait, what
Yep.
is that? What happened?
He's like, we done swapped from 8 ball to 9 ball. How'd that
the
happen?
9 ball was down here.
I try my best. It's tough to get them exactly in the same like positioning of the table here, but I try to make it where it's like almost a seamless transition between them.
There's a nice safety. Get behind there.
I was wondering if he was just going to swing for that 9 ball there, because I was like,
Yeah.
that angle drifts down towards that direction. But I don't mind the leave.
Can you see an edge? Maybe
I
can
think
see
he
an
might be
edge.
able to.
Yeah.
I think it leaked from the 3. Oh no, he had the one
he
real
was
kick.
kicking it,
Side
yeah.
pocket. Ooh. Oh no.
Oh, look at this.
The carom's there.
It's not an easy one, though.
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope, it ain't.
You got to get
Gotta
that just right.
Finagle it a little bit, little finesse, if you will.
The nice thing is, though, the one, if you catch it, should be going away from the pocket, so it won't just leave a 1-9 combo, hopefully.
Great point.
Yeah.
That's the only problem on those shots right now is, when I'm doing this and playing as a player as well, sometimes I'm not as focused on the what-if situation. I'm just like, let's go for it.
Yeah, no,
You know,
exactly.
It gets so tempting. It's like you see the treasure chest at the end and you're like, brother, there's booby traps all around. Like, no, there's not. I'm running to it.
I think most upsetting ones I've done, and it's happened to me a couple times, where I've looked at a table and I'm like, okay, I can't make my kick.
Yeah.
I'm going to tie a ball up.
Mm-hmm.
And I play a great tie up, and then they take ball in hand, and I've left them an easy 2-9 combo.
Oh, no. No, you're like, I landed that bad boy. And they're
so
like,
good. Yeah, now they have to navigate this table. Yeah,
you enjoy that, sir. You enjoy how that table lays. And they're like, I sure will. 2-9, bye.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Oh, wait. Okay, that was my bad. I hope I learned from this.
The joys of pool and what it does to all of us from time to time. Man.
This is a pretty good tie-up, actually.
Shoot. I'm about to kill my phone here on the battery.
Get plugged in, quick.
Got too many of these USB-C cords over here to let that happen.
Good to hit there.
Looks like there's a window past the 6 here for the 1. Always enjoy when I see a high skill of a player walk in chalk, walk the entire table, chalk as he's doing it, get a good eye on the whole thing, get that little bit of a different perspective here. I sometimes for lower ranked players and stuff, you see them come to a table and they go after that one shot and they don't really take a look at everything for a second as it relates, which it's important to have that different perspective, right? Like you go out table, you're like, there's a little more room there. Like there's a little bit something more that I can work with on this one.
Yeah, when I was first learning like how to play beyond just playing in a bar and playing a better level of pool, I was lucky. I had a good teacher, and he explained, like, after the break, before you get your first shot, walk around the whole table.
Yep.
Look at every ball and see every pocket it goes to.
There you go.
Just
yes.
really observe it. Don't even don't think it through. Just observe it and then start.
I like that.
And to be honest, I don't do it every time.
Yeah.
But
That's funny though.
I do try to. And it's like it's really, really sound advice. So then see, because you'll miss things otherwise. 100%.
That's a great habit to have.
Yeah.
Plus, again, I mean, one side of the table here, you're like, yeah, like I really like that pocket, and you walk around, you're like, like no, I feel like I'm really gonna run into this other ball, and it's gonna kill my momentum that I'm trying to get to go forward to the next one or something along that. I mean, it just makes such a difference.
Okay, get onto short side for that 6, or try and get for the 6-9 combo.
I think he's facing a 3 rail. This bad boy good for that 6-9 combo.
That's what it for this combo. I thought he was going to go short side.
Nope. He's still drilling it on down. He drilled it all the way down. How did he get all the way down that little nook and cranny?
That's rough.
Who did you yell at today for that to happen?
See, like right now I'm looking. That's a hard. I might just try and nudge that 9 up
Yeah.
beside that 6. So, like, the ball in hand, that you don't have a pocket for it. This is tricky.
Boy, I tell you what, I sure am glad I'm not him right now.
Yeah. It's amazing how
I'm
you
sorry.
can go from sitting in a great spot to just, oh, no, and you did it to yourself.
Yep. And at first I was going to let the 3-rail let the angle really open up and again, like I said, go for that 6th time. But
We'll see by the reaction. No.
He's pointing. Nope.
No, didn't get it.
Ball in hand. 6-9 still remains. Wow.
Going 6-9. Okay.
Yep. Got to. Well, Taz needs to control the break here anyways and do a little script flip, if you will.
Okay. Good shot.
There it is. Just take a quick gander across the way.
Are we still on 8-ball here? No, it looks like we've switched to 9-ball.
That means they are done with their first 5 racks.
Okay. Either that or we're still doing 8-ball and it just happens to be the 9 that's up.
You're not wrong. That could be the case.
Okay.
Mr. Andrew here for Chad to the bone. And no, we're definitely on 9-ball. He's staring intently at that 4.
And he played the 3, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, if you're good with it, I'm going to double check and get a quick score update on that one because I'm kind of interested to see where we're, because it should be about the halfway point for both matches at this point. So, I mean, we're at least 5 racks in here.
That was nice. Get that 8 over beside the corner. Now it's not a tricky ball. Mind you, this looks like it'll probably go 7-9 combo. Because thin cut on this 5, though. Definitely didn't get perfect. I think he's going for the cut. Oh, well hit. There we go. That came out nice. That came out really nice.
Well, you're not going to believe this right off the bat. It is even on this table, 3-3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, okay.
Yeah, we've had a little back and forth on it.
Okay.
I was telling one of the teammates over there, I was like, I'm glad to see it. I felt like I was looking over and.
Oh, nice shot. Love that. Short side for the side.
Such a pro shot.
Keep the composure. There it is. Good little punch up there. And a nice cupcake 9.
All right.
Okay, so we're 4-3 on that one.
Yep. 4-3 in favor of Chad to the bone.
Okay.
So we got kind of a opposite effect here, a little yin and yang,
Balance
if you will.
it,
Yeah. You're supposed to bring balance to the force.
You were the chosen
You
one.
were chosen one. Not leave it in darkness. Anywho. Is that really that bad a lead? Look where that 2-ball is.
Yeah, this isn't simple now.
No.
Probably try and make the 1 come down the long rail and play the 2 and leave a safety. It came out this way. Yeah, I don't like that side as much. Well, maybe it goes. I don't think so, though.
Yeah, I think 9's blocking it.
Because, yeah, trying to play the safety off this, you have that the double kiss possibility.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah. It came out okay, not great.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's whereas I think if you come up the long rail there, you have the full face of the 2. There. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the dangers of playing a weak safety.
Yep. Yep, they hand it right back to you, and they have no remorse.
No. They're actually happy about it.
Yep. They're like, did you leave me that shot? That's so
Good
kind
kick,
of you.
Good kick right in the middle. Okay, he's got an open table here, but he's got to earn it.
Yeah, 2's not really a problem. 3 shouldn't be. 3 to the 5, I'm assuming, is the big deal here.
As long as he just rolls down just past center table. Then he's,
Yeah.
And then he's got just the right angle to come back. And you can land on that 5 almost any way, and you're okay to get to the 6. Oh, that was the angle he had. Okay. Oh. Ouch. That's where you really want to punish your opponent.
Yeah. Okay, a little extra movement on the 9. I feel like I might see a little. No, I don't think he's gonna go for it. I was about to say that. Now I'm on that side pocket right here.
He could get it. He could bump it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
he had the angle to go straight forward. Nice. This is where, you can land however you want on that 5 to get to that 6.
I tell you, there's something awesome and something I really enjoy when you see a good little force follow shot. It's one of the ones I really enjoy just bringing out and just playing from time to time.
Oh, he went into the 6. Okay, must not have had quite the right angle to stun out.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Gotta get some love from the leave here.
Yeah, he did.
I think I'm just playing separation here. Yep. Just like that.
Behind the 8-2 for the extra bit. Nice.
Yeah, there we go.
He's good at safeties.
He is.
Yeah.
He got a little 2-railer here.
That's Mutaz, right?
Yep, that was Mutaz, yeah.
I've seen him play a few good ones. Yeah, 2-rail here all day long. You got to get the weight right, though, on this one.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
7 balls so close.
Good.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Ooh. Oh, man.
That's not how we wanted that to end up.
Nope. Nice little hit, though.
This is one where I think you really got to pick your point for where you want to land on that 7.
Yeah.
Don't just hit it. Nice. Got off the rail, too.
It's funny, too, growing into pool and getting used to things. You see a shot like this at first, and you're like, why can't I be, 7 more inches forward than where you're at right now? Whereas, now when you actually play the game quite a bit and stuff, you're like, actually, no, that was a great leave on that. Like, get you the angle, you're going to pop right back downfield no matter what.
Yep.
Like, it really bodes extremely well. But at first, you're just seeing people get that shot and that leave, and they're just shaking their head.
Like that's the right spot to be.
Yeah, like that's actually if I can, the creme de la creme.
Yeah.
Like that's.
You just got to get better at pocketing.
Exactly. It's kind of like people that shy away from the bridge, right? They shy away from it, never try it, never try to get with it. Like, set that shot up.
Yep.
You should be able to start start working on your percentage of making that shot, and now you're not going to keep shying away from it. You're going to say, hey, like, this is where I need to be. This is why. This is what it's doing for me. Anytime you get natural shape, guys, it's the best part of this. Oh, I was holding my breath on that one. Oh, man.
That was a little nerve.
Oh, goodness gracious. What a time for Pascal, Florian, and Mark to come into the building there with that cue ball about to drop. Oh, man, that was a nail biter.
Okay, where are we looking here? We're into the 8-ball world.
We're in
This
the
is my
8-ball.
world. Love it. Stripes. I'm liking stripes there. So that 2's a little complicated. I
Did
think
I
it's
not?
still open. I think it's still open.
Did I not award the point a moment ago?
I'm not sure.
You know what? We were talking with Mark and
I
Em for
think you
just a
did.
second.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was 4-2.
I must have missed something, though, because they can't play 8-ball until 8 racks are done.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So give me 1 second. Let me
Yep.
find out what I missed
Yep.
here, because I missed something. Be right back, guys.
Okay. Nice. Get in there. Oh. Held up. Okay, a little bit of work to do with the stripes here. Things are tied up. I like what he's doing here. I think he's just going to take the pocket. Yep, nice shot. Well played. Love it.
There we go. Sorry about that, guys. We
5-3, okay.
yeah, we
Okay.
got it updated now.
Really good strategic shot there. Just take the pocket, leave a hard leave. Can't really see anything. Oh, there we go.
Nothing.
Thanks
Good.
for adjusting
No,
my mic.
you're good. You're good, brother. You're good.
Okay, okay.
Oh, hold on here. I thought he was about to do the mirror trick, which I'm very familiar with. Oh, he's counting the diamonds.
Okay.
He knows that system. Okay, interesting. I've not seen somebody actually do that on stream before. Wow. I think I actually know what he's doing. It's going to be hard for me to kind of describe it, but he's looking at the essentially the vector points
Okay.
of it and essentially mapping it out. Wow. Oh. He thinned it so good, though. Unfortunate.
Okay. So, where's our problem ball? Deal with that 14 first, I think.
I agree. Yeah.
100%. The 12 and 15, I think they both go on our right-hand side. But yeah, deal with that.
Yeah, and I mean, you got the 13 and 13's for sure a goose egg, but you got the 11, barely a diamond above that bottom left-hand corner pocket, so you got some reset options.
I like the 10 as your out ball, the last one. Just because the 11, you could somehow get stuck behind that one.
Yes. Yeah, you do not save that 11 for last.
No.
And even if you're like, I'm sure I'm not going to get stuck, it means you're going to be manipulating something. You're going to be adding a little extra that you don't have to add if you go a different route.
Yeah, because if you play this, then play the 11 next and just suck straight back. A little more angle. He's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try and really get back, though, now. Don't let up on this stroke. Try and get past the side pocket, I think. Yeah, there we go. Keep going. Little short. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of got in an awkward spot here. Gonna have to use the 13 to manipulate your way there. Good shot.
Yeah, there we go.
Very good shot.
Now we're back in good working order, and that's...
I think he's got the angle to just go into them and kind of open them up, too.
Yep. And that's why you like saving that reset ball, man. It's
do.
important.
Yeah.
Use it when you need to.
Now these ones, I think you go into them kind of soft to medium. Don't go into these hard.
Yeah, you don't want to push them straight over to all the rails.
No, exactly.
You're going to leave yourself a tougher situation.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You could play shape for him. Nice. Excellent. I didn't know he had that angle.
Yeah, it's interesting here. He definitely must have something good on it because it looked like they're a little tied up the way they are and
Yep.
a little
15
more
goes,
difficult.
I think, there. Yeah, excellent. Great
was
shape
nice.
ball on that 12. Nicely played. If we're going anything catastrophic, should be out here.
Yep. If so, he'll be on the hill. On bottom left-hand corner pocket, of course.
Well played.
Nicely done. Good out. Both tables racking again, and Mr. Chad the Bone on the other table just got the win on that one as well. I believe that may be a 5-4 right this moment over there. I'll get an update here in a second for that, but that's Mr. Andrew, forgive me, here from Chad the Bone on the other table getting the win from that rack. I love it. I always I get such a joy on Pascal's demeanor and stuff, how much he really loves this tournament. I tell you guys, I'll tell you this over and over again to, again, kind of give you a sneak peek. But we made the joke earlier, I wanted to wear an Apple Watch because I want to see how many miles you walked in a day over here, right? And but the enjoyment he gets from seeing everybody play and have the time of their lives that they're having is such a reward to him. And it's cool to see.
Definitely seen a lot of people pretty happy with where they are right now.
Yeah. Yep. I think the other batted bone part of this here, not to play off the name of the team here, but between second chance boards and then also as well you have the minis that are going on all the rest of the tables. I mean, you just have so many opportunities to play pool to your heart's content.
Yeah, I wish I were playing.
Yeah, right.
Sad I'm not on a team.
Well, I think there's a goal for you for next year.
Get into the CPA.
Yeah, year
Could
4
happen.
for the
Could happen.
the Montreal Invitational here. It's amazing how fast this weekend goes by.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Yep. I told my wife, I said, it's going to be one of those moments I'm going to blink twice, and here I am. I'll be back on the plane, in Jacksonville, and I'll be like, man, I'm tired. What happened? What did I do with my hands? Oh, man.
Nice shot.
Oh, yeah, that was beautiful. Oh, don't clip up.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's going to be hard to get to now.
He's got that problem ball. That's tough. I don't feel like he even hit it that wrong. I mean, I grouped up so perfectly, snookered up with that 11. Always trying to get the breakout here. He's going top right, pulling a little bottom right on the cue ball to get in the breakout.
I like it. Good
land
shot.
Land it.
Oh, no.
He snookered behind 11 more. Oh, no.
This went bad.
I was like, I love the idea. I was like, I see the line of sight here. He's going to do it.
You got to hit that right, though.
Yeah. I felt like it needed a little more oomph to it.
Yeah, it could have. Well, if he had hit the right angle, then it would have lined the 4 up for the bottom left.
Yeah.
He got too below it, I think.
That's tough pickings, too. Especially after landing. I mean, he made the shot that he took on that last saw. He made that shot harder to get this and try to get the breakout. Lands the tougher shot. Still gets the clip out of it. Kind of like the song 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but in this case, 2 out of 3 is not good.
Yep, not good at all.
Right. And look at the room, too, that Mutaz is going to have if he gets back to the table from this.
It might be an idea just to take the intentional foul and tie things up.
I like it. I like that idea.
Yeah. Make your opponent really earn it.
I'm such a huge fan of that too now in defensive shots. It's the way I described it to one of my teammates before, because they were like, how do you know to do that? And I was like, you know how like in math, a lot of people learn how to do math by the PEMDAS method, the please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, like you take care of parentheses and exponents first and multiplication division next, and there's a little anagram for it and stuff. It's the same thing with pool. Like I start weighing things out like, all right, I don't have the run, so now I'm going to go defensive. What type of defensive shot am I going to do? And what my options are, but I do eventually.
But
man,
that's too bad.
I always tell them, I said, I do eventually get to the point where if I think I have a super high percentage chance of giving ball in hand, I said, I'm going to give him ball in hand, that's fine. But I'm going to make your run just
on
miserable.
my terms.
Yeah, like
you can have it, but on my terms.
That's fine. Like, you enjoy that ball in hand. So, I like how you put that on my terms.
Yeah,
I'm going to remember that for next time, too.
All yours.
I'm going to use that for sure.
Yeah. One of the other good ones to do is just to knock a ball down on the short rail near the diamond.
Yes.
Like you just put one of the balls later on in a run down there. That can make that's won me matches. Just doing that.
I had a player one time tell me too that he'll do that from time to time and make sure that ball is like when he's doing 9 ball, he'll make sure that ball is a later on in the right ball. So he'll do like the 6 or 7 or something down there. So that way the person, if they're not fully paying attention to this and think they can get to it, they'll run out most of the table and clear out all the stuff. And I'm like, did you really just tell me that you make them do all the work? He said, yep. And I said, golly, that's the definition of working smarter, not harder. I was like, you just told me you trick your opponent into running out the rest of the rack.
Well, it's also it's kind of a psychological warfare because you're just getting them so frustrated because they've just made their balls, but they've run into a dead end.
Yep.
And now you've just got like 3 or 4 left to do.
And they know what's up when that happens.
Yeah.
They know what's coming their way.
I think that only works though until a certain level of play.
Yeah.
Yeah. After a certain level of tournament level, then that doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, you don't get away with it anymore.
So he's not perfect here. Oh, nice shot.
Force follow.
Nice shot.
There we go.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's amazing watching people in league play and stuff in APA and CPA and me being one of them. How much that you depend and learn and try to like focus on using bottom all the time, and you just miss out on just the beauty of what top provides for you. And so that's why, like I said, I've gotten into a bigger habit of force follow. Like, what will force follow get me here first is what I always try to like think about and consider. And I'll be honest with you, bottom gets a lot of people in trouble. Bottom is this weird. You would think it would just be like, oh, it's just the opposite of top. I'm not in disagreement with you. But it don't play that way.
The thing is that a stop shot is pretty easy to play.
Yep.
A power bottom is easy to play.
Yep.
But a controlled low travel bottom is difficult.
Yeah, it is.
Especially once you get some distance there.
Taz making this a little bit closer, 6-4.
Okay, I like it.
I'm going to double check here real fast who got the win across the way here for bad to the bone or pulling the game, because they are done on table 2.
Okay.
So just updated Chad to the bone here. I definitely said bad to the bone saying but Chad to the bone got the win on the second table over there. Let me see one thing here. Yeah. He was confused me whenever I was asking if he got the win. He said, yeah, Andrew did. I'm like, wait a minute, you? I was confused here. So Mr. Chad is going up for team Chad to the bone. I think that's where the Chad came from. And
that would make sense.
Yeah. He's against Mr. Andre Latindris, if I'm saying that correctly here. I'm trying to pronounce it right. But
Let's see. Latin dress, I think.
Latin dress?
Latin dress. Yeah, I think you got it.
That's for Pool, and this is for Chad. Don't know why I wrote that down, but it works. I can't remember. Chad is for Chad and Chad to the bone. Guys, I keep a sheet of paper over here, a scratch sheet of paper here, trying to keep track of both tables here. So.
Yeah, you got a lot to keep track of here.
Oh yeah, and Masters is the easier one. All right, just getting a little confirmation here. Make sure the score here is good, and confirmation here for the second table. So they're getting things started. We'll see which game they choose to go with. And let's look over there real fast. 1 second.
Yep.
All the balls are coming out. So they're going with the regular method here of 8 ball
first.
Yep. So Andrew will be the one to break. But we'll see if Mutaz can flip this around. And I mean, it's an uphill battle, right? But if he can get the win, Chad the ball will be done. Match number 3 won't continue play.
Oh, then it won't matter.
Then it won't matter, yeah. But Maxime right now, of course, in the lead, needing one on the hill.
That's wild, though, right? Because the other match, if somehow this became just a really slow safety play, the other one could rifle through and finish, and this one could not.
Yep. This
impact.
This one be a do not finish matchup.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. It definitely it has and definitely can happen. I wouldn't say that it's probable, but definitely nowhere near out of the realm of that can't happen.
I'm just curious then, theoretically, Mutaz could just slow play, like if he was down, let's say 6-1.
Yep.
Just slow play and let his teammate try and win the other one.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's good sportsmanship.
No, but
yeah.
he could provide a little strategy towards that.
But he's not doing that at all. He's running out. That was good.
I love the crew here, man. I tell you what.
He's playing really nice on this. This is looking like it's about to be a 6-5.
The thing I love about this too is Maxime's had the lead from essentially the get-go.
Yep.
And never if you didn't see the score on the screen, tell me that in any way, shape, or form that you're looking at Mutaz's body language and the way he's approaching the table, and tell me that you could ever tell.
No.
I never could. Yeah.
No.
I love it. I like the competitiveness.
I think he got a little under-angled here, so he's going to have to hold. No, he's going forward, okay.
There we go. Wow.
Yep.
Look at the speed control on that.
Yeah, that was very nice.
I like that shot.
Excellent.
Wait.
6-5.
Yeah, way to know the rails there. He knew just how much to put to get right there in gear. So somebody's really been studying the table quite a bit, in my opinion, but also doesn't hurt that was the 11th rack. We're going on the 12th one now, so he's had a minute on the table at least.
Yep, he should be familiarizing himself with it.
Yeah, you got to get used to that, man. I like when I see some people approach a table too, and I've seen it a couple times where, they'll just hit the cue ball into the rail and just kind of pay attention to it, and maybe do a couple banks here and there, and nothing crazy, just a couple of practice shots, and you're like, okay, cool, they're practicing banks and stuff. Nope, they're watching the speed in which it comes off the rail. They're paying very close attention to how much energy that rail's still allowing that other ball to come on off with, and it'll help them in their game. It's pretty cool.
It kind of a funny thing happened. First big tournament I ever went to, and it was on a bar box, and I traveled out of town to get to it. And I get in, and they've got about 20 valleys set up at the time. And the guy had just finished setting them up. I was the first guy to get to come check them out, and I'm just like, are there any dead rails? And I just rolled a cue ball into one rail, and it died.
Oh.
And he's like, yeah, that one rail.
Oh, no, no. He's like, I know the problem rail.
Yeah, I know the one on the one table, and it's
man.
that one.
It's that one.
It's that one, yeah.
It's completely just.
The look on his face, too, just like, really? Did you just do that to me?
Oh, cha-la-la-la-la.
Okay, here we
man.
go. I want to see some hill here.
Yeah, I do too. 8-ball had a lot of movement there. Wow.
Okay, it's there.
Look at that middle line again of the table. Look at how much is at the bottom half versus the top half. I mean, he got a hold of that break really good.
I think you're looking at solids here, I think, almost for sure. Well, unless he starts with that 10. But I think I think he's going to be looking solids.
So
Oh,
fun
is
fact
he?
here, actually, he has to do stripes.
Oh, it's take what you make.
Take what you make, yes, sir. Now, unless you make
that's
at
right.
least one of each, people
Okay.
get confused. They're like, but I made
Okay.
2 of one and one of... No, no, no.
Okay.
If you made at least one of each, it's still open.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if you made 3 of one and one of another. It's still
Oh, did he
open in that
look
case.
at that. I think that goes. Good shot.
I think we might see something special here happen on this rack.
Yeah.
There's I'll say there's potential.
Yes.
There's chance of rain in the air.
My
if you
knee's
will.
acting up.
Right? My knees. That's so funny. Oh.
Okay. Get by that 5. Oh, does he have the 14? He's got the back cut on the 13. That
Yeah.
still goes. But even then, if you play that, you got to navigate through that 3 and 1 and
That whole minefield
Yeah.
there.
yeah. If you can find a way to make it and come into the 3.
Roll, baby, roll.
He's good. He's good. Nice shot.
Let's go.
The 8's tricky now, though. The window. He closed his window.
Yes, he did.
It goes really nice into this bottom left corner, though. And I mean, it cuts into the top left corner from a back cut, too. So
That's exactly what I was thinking. You're doing the same thing I'm doing. I'm like, top left or bottom left now.
Yeah.
We got limited options, but still got a couple. I'll be so excited if he
Nice
does
shot.
what I hope he does on this rack.
Yeah. Well, the next shot's the deciding one.
Yep.
Oh, he's looking at the side. He's still got a window there. Okay. Okay.
Ooh, the percentages though.
Well, if he lands a stop shot here, and then like your angle's going to be coming out at that 30 degree right off of that 12.
Yeah, it's gonna bring off that right hand long rail.
You should be able to be going towards it.
Come on, Mutaz, make this happen on the stream, man.
Yeah.
Do it for the viewers. He wants that bad. He wants that side pocket so bad.
He does.
He is itching at that side pocket. I love it.
Well, because I mean, if he gets that window, it's a sure thing, right?
Mhm.
If he plays for the other 2 pockets, it's not a sure thing. I think he's
He's
got
in
it.
it. He's
I
in
think
that
he's
window.
got it.
You see the look on his face.
Yeah.
He just kind of did the look back on the camera like, I got it, boys. Come on.
I think that's a 2
Break
back.
and run, baby. Let's go.
I think that's 2, isn't it?
Yes.
Is the last one run?
Oh, man.
Well done.
That was so good. Oh, so good. Mutaz, thank you, brother. Thank you.
That was
You
a
didn't even
nice
know you were
table.
making me happy, but you're making me happy. Hill Thriller. After being pretty consistently down two racks on average.
Yeah, it's inspiring.
Yes. And now the chance to shut this down. If Mutaz gets the win, this
Then it's
matchup is
over.
over. Yeah.
Yep.
It's over.
Just like that. It's got to be disappointing, though, to be on the other table and be like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many tournaments going on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. CompuSport, 9-ball Masters, ladies, 8-ball, second chance tournaments
Wow.
for ladies. Excuse me, ladies and masters as well.
Okay.
Yep, there's a little bit of everything. All right. The deciding rack kind of hit a race on the rest of how this matchup's been and kind of just reset and been like, you want to play one rack?
Okay.
Let's play one rack.
It's wild. You can come down to one rack.
Mm-hmm. So much work and effort has boiled down to this moment. 12 racks done. I was thinking that 8-ball was fist ahead to that right-hand side
I think I
pocket.
just saw the 6 go. Oh, my goodness. And look at solids. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
That's juicy. The shot.
I feel like this is a sub me in coach moment almost. Like, I'm guessing Maton.
I mean, the 3's your opening shot, I guess.
Yeah, 3's your opening shot, but I don't know if you're going to go after the 4 right after.
No,
so
you're not. You don't have it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to shoot the 4 in the side on my first shot here, but the 3 is a guaranteed sink. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he just switches up here. I think he goes 3. I kind of like going after the 5 next.
Yeah,
Get
there you
past
go.
that.
That's exactly what he went for, I think.
Yeah.
And I think the 4 goes in either bottom corner here.
I'm assuming
Oh,
he's
he's
just
got
going to
the
say the 4 for his
Oh,
out
go
ball.
for the 1. Yeah.
Yeah, yep,
Take the
15724.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice locker combination.
One,
There it is. Leave that 2 ball.
yeah, you don't want to be messing with that.
Nope. It's in a beautiful spot.
Oh,
If you get
he's eyeballing it. Well, okay, he's just
Okay,
looking
yeah.
at it to set up for the 4 out. Oh, go for the
he's
4
going for the
now.
4 first. So 2's gonna
Oh,
no.
2.
What?
2, 4,
Utah's
5,
you're
7.
tripping me out.
2, 4, 5, 7. Because I mean, as long as he hits okay here, the 7
Yeah.
leads into the 8 nicely. I think he only did that because he ended up so close to the 2, but.
I like the fact that I feel like he just did a mental reset. By the way, did you see him walk away from table, turn away from it?
Did he?
Yeah,
I didn't see
he
that.
turned away from it and everything. I feel like he just did a really interesting mental reset on this of not hyping himself up. I feel like he may feel the hype.
Okay.
Because I know I'm feeling it. I'm not even the one playing.
Yeah.
Don't you do it.
Oh.
Don't you do it to me, Mutaz.
Oh, goodness.
I will.
Is he going to try and stay short side, or is he going to try and draw back so the 7 goes in the nearer pocket?
Good question. I think he's going to say short side.
Okay, just roll it?
Yeah, just roll it. He shouldn't be treetop or anything weird from here, so
No.
I don't think there's any difficulty being
Make
added.
sure you don't stay straight on that rail.
Yeah.
See, where's that tip? Is it? No, he's coming back. Unless he's. Oh, no, there's the roll.
There it is.
A little weird. It's not a gimme now.
No, it's not.
And the thing is, he's going to have to, I think, come all the way down off the bottom rail and back out now.
See, I didn't expect him to get as close as he just did.
No, I didn't either.
But when he got down on that shot, he
just
kind of
shot it.
Yeah, he shot it real fast.
Like I thought he was going to roll forward and end up kind of between the diamond and the pocket.
There you go. Take a moment. Take a moment. You don't feel comfortable. I love. God, he's got a good mental game. Look at this here. He's working through every bit of the emotions through this. He knows what's going on. He knows what's at stake here. I have zero doubt in my mind. One rail still, or one.
There it is, the 1 rail. For
Drop.
side pocket.
8 ball in the side pocket for another breaking running for the win.
Yeah.
This guarantees if he gets this, Chad to the bone, no matter what, we'll leave here with at least $2,000. This is a potential $2,000 8 ball. Oh my gosh. Oh my Lanta. This is why I can't look at that stuff if I was a player. Like, you better not have ever said that to me in my life. I would be so nervous shaking right now. Come on, Mutaz, pull this off, man. I'm not trying to root for any one team in particular, but this is such a reversal, and he gets it with another break and run.
Excellent.
That was so impressive. Oh my gosh, that was so amazing here.
He pulled him through. Well
Yes,
done.
he did. Chad to the bone is bad to the bone and gets the win. 2-0.
Excellent shooting.
Oh, man. Let's go, baby. That was excitement right there. That was a great Masters quarterfinals right there. They've guaranteed themselves in top 4.
Well, thanks a lot for having me in the booth with you.
My pleasure, brother. Appreciate you as well.
Appreciate it.
Hey, man, it's been an absolute honor, man. I hope you do get to come back to the booth with me. I don't know if you got to head on out. We're going to do the ladies' finals for second chance coming up here soon, but it's definitely getting late, so I understand.
got to get back,
Yeah.
It's been a kid's birthday party today, first thing in the morning. It's
man.
been a long one.
It's a long day for you,
I got to
bud.
get home,
Well, man, I appreciate you. Chat, show Mr. Amon here the love and
very
support.
much.
Yeah, man, absolutely my pleasure. Chat, with that being said here, I think we do still got a few minutes until the ladies start, so I am going to go ahead and reboot the stream here, and we'll give them their own individual stream. Up next, ladies' second chance tournament finals coming up here live on the stream. Guys, as always, my name is Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the CPA and the APA. Appreciate you guys so much. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Get some rest, but don't go too far because we're going back at it here in just a few minutes, guys. Much love.